I got Jeff with me next to me. He's sitting right next to me. We're at the same table, and it's very weird to me, like because I can touch him, I can poke him, I can poke him, I can poke him. He doesn't like. Anyhow, we're here. It's Drive Appreciation Week. We're at the Swift Terminal in Phoenix. We're looking at people that aren't even looking at us, and that's cool. Except for Trace Lynn, she'll look at me, but not right now. Anyhow, we'll be right back.
Paying too much for trucking insurance? What if you could save more by making one simple phone call and keep more profit? You could very well do just that with one simple call to Seabright Agency, 800-366-6466. Call now.
Now here's a question that all owner-operators and small fleet owners should consider. What happens when you access the unrivaled advantages that are available through the ES Advantage program? We asked Jeff and Charlie from Contractors Corner to share their thoughts on how they've been able to utilize the discounts and services that are a part of the ES Advantage.
Your business will make you money if you do well at that business. And ES Advantage in trucking, they do really well at providing those services. So the effect that ES has had on our personal trucking operations, not even talking about what we do on the consulting arena, I've been able to save thousands of dollars a year in fuel because of the relationship with them. I have a new accountant that I work with, trucker CFO, that I learned about from ES Advantage.
They're giving you that 10,000 yard kind of support from behind that creates a way for you to succeed, which is one of the things that we love, because anything you can do to help someone succeed is going to help them succeed. They make money by making sure you make money.
Now, if you're an owner-operator or small fleet owner and you would like to learn more about how you can drive savings to the bottom line of your business, the ES Advantage program has the discounts and services that deliver the kind of unrivaled advantages that are designed to help you improve your overall operation. Get connected with the ES Advantage today.
Oh, we're not frozen.
Right? Hey, everybody, what's going on? We're here. We're in Phoenix. James Bond threatened us that he's going to come show up at some point. That's cool. We've got armed security standing by to take care of the problems. Or not. We're just all alone. Nobody's
really paying any attention to us. You know, Tisha Dover just walked right by and didn't even give us a glance.
Right. I mean, she's just like, whatever, you guys. It's just you guys again. But anyhow, I hope you guys are doing well. I can drink Mountain Dew, Dennis. I can't smoke a cigar. I'm inside the building.
Yep.
It's kind of a bummer.
Yep. So we'll see how long this show lasts before Charlie just starts.
And I'm glad you guys are here, and we're going to go ahead and wrap this thing up now, since we've been live for like all of 2 minutes, and I need a cigar, and I can't smoke in the building, so I don't even know what to do right now. Okay, not really. We're going to make this thing work. James is stuck in the bay. That's funny.
Yeah,
poor guy.
He's here. He's in the fuel island, which means he's got to do that 2 million point inspection out there.
Right. Hey, by the way, just because we got to do the thing, our first one in today was James Vaughn.
Sorry, Craig.
And then Craig was second, and Trucker Tim was third. Excuse me, Chris Hamilton came in as the third loser. But we love it. It's great. I think it's fun watching you guys do this stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't even see that. Chris was not the third loser. Acceleration Rules was.
Oh,
that made Chris an even bigger loser. I'm just saying. I mean, I love you, brother. I don't know what to tell you, but whatever. We still love you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so we're here. We're in Phoenix. It's a much more laid back year this year.
Yeah.
So far, it's been okay. So the meal count seems to have been about the same as last year so far.
Mm-hmm.
But the interaction, actually, the wandering around, the people that we saw last year has not been what it was in years past. And I don't know what to attribute that to, whether it's freight.
There's not as many event. Well, I don't. They're doing it in the Jake Break area,
right?
So there isn't as much room. So the vendors, including us,
Right.
we're being rotated in and out. Like we had a table today, but we don't tomorrow. But we do on
Right.
Thursday.
Yeah, our table day is Tuesdays and Thursdays. So
Right.
yeah, we're
still
here.
trying to we're still trying to meet Mother Trucker. He's here.
Yeah, I haven't had the opportunity yet.
That they've got him busy though.
Like for
they're
real.
like he's a VIP or something.
And you know, but we've talked to a lot of cool people. I mean, we had some really cool conversations with some of the muckety mucks, as some people like to. What?
You and your fly.
Oh, that damn fly! There's a fly over in this corner that's been torturing us.
It's because Charlie didn't shower this morning.
You be quiet.
I did.
I
We're living
smell
together
good, bro.
now, by the way. Charlie and I are living together.
Oh,
everybody
God.
should know that.
My partner Jeff here, and we live together right now.
I'm calling it Charlie's party house.
Just saying. But yeah, so I don't know. I think attendance is down. But again, the vendors are kind of doing a weird rotation thing. It's a weirder feel this year. But we had a lot of cool conversations, which is awesome. Talked to a few people this year about contracting, of course, and all that wonderful stuff that we like to talk about. We're sitting right by the door, so you know if you come in on this other door, like you just damn near run into us. It's kind of funny.
We're always in the corner. Every year they put us in the corner, and you know, next year it might be different because we'll have the rebranding done.
We're man enough to be put in the corner and still, not really. I'm kind of sad. They put baby in the corner.
Well, that's true. So, what have we learned this year so far, Charlie?
That I like. Whatever this was called, the Phoenix shaved ice is amazing. I'm just gonna throw that out there right now.
Habanero sauce.
It's
on shaved
awesome.
Ice.
It is, and then you add a little tahini to it. Oh my god!
And
anyhow,
it is one though that you must have the ice cream with it.
Yes,
got to balance it out.
Oh, and oh god, it was good. They are doing haircuts this year. Free haircuts from I believe it's 9 a.m. to 6 or 6:30. Margarita has been getting wore out like nonstop from the time she opens till the end of the day, and she is on fire. And once more, she's like, "Bring it! I'm making the hair fly." She's making some things happen.
Yep. And Dennis, yes, they did let me in.
Of course, they even let them park here.
Yep. That was kind of a trip though, because I parked out there where the outside carriers park, because I'm an outside carrier now. And dude, the security guy in the little pickup, he like totally blocked the spot I was backing into. Wouldn't let me park until I explained to him, no, you need to talk to your people because I got authorization here. You can't see it. I've got it hidden, dude. I've got my Western Star hidden because, you know.
Is it buried deep?
Swift Yard.
I can't see it.
I literally hit it.
Oh.
Yeah, I unhooked from the trailer and I hit the truck.
Oh. Fancy man.
Hey, man.
I was going to say, it was going to point it out like, right. Oh, wait, they can't see my thing. It would have been.
It's back there.
Right about there, actually.
Yep.
Your big head would have been in the way anyhow.
Yep.
I said it.
By design.
I said what I said.
People know what my truck looks like. They might want an autograph or something every time I stop.
You know what I'm going to do? So we have a viewer, one of our folks here, who watches us every week, has never commented in the show. I'm going to call her out. Francis, I think you should comment. We should hear your thoughts. I just want to know that Francis, I appreciate you. We appreciate you. And thank you and all of you for watching this train wreck that we call Contractors Corner and Road Warrior Entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So Driver Appreciation Week, it's what is it? We've seen a lot of people gripe and say this or say that, whatever. And you know what? I appreciate you guys. And you know, like Jeff's company brought him down here, Morco Transportation. Brought him down here to hang out and do this thing down here in Phoenix.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Charlie, but DDX Trans paid for the house that we rented.
Absolutely. DDX Trans paid for the house that we're renting and the rental car that we're driving around town in. And that was because I wanted to come out here. Rosie and I wanted to come out here. Jeff wanted to come down here. Tony Dennis is coming down here. In fact, he's going to be landing in the middle of our show. He had told me he wasn't landing till 8 p.m. And turns out he's landing at 3:58. And I was supposed to pick him up at 8 o'clock, but he's landing at 3:58. So why not?
Did you just see him though out there thumbing a ride?
Oh my!
Through Phoenix.
Yeah. Oh my God!
Because he's of that generation that he probably thinks that's okay.
Right. Hey man, whatever.
So yeah, what we wanted to talk about was this whole driver appreciation thing this week. Again, we want to reiterate your business owners,
right?
Rather than looking at your carrier, right, to appreciate you. Which, I mean, why wouldn't they appreciate you? You make the money. That's the whole point. But for this external, I didn't get my gift. I didn't get this, or they're just feeding the office staff. What? Okay. Point made, but what are you doing to appreciate yourself? You work for yourself. Can I say this on the air? Is your boss a dick?
That's fair.
I'm
Rosie's boss is, but whatever.
I'm famous for making this comment that my boss is kind of a jerk, but I kind of work for myself, so whose fault is that?
Right. CW, no, there is none of that because honestly, we raised more money last year with Jordan and pretty much figured we could never top that. So until we come up with something really amazing, there probably won't be anything like that because we're just talking about, look, we shaved down the prettiest man and made him look funny.
Yes, we never want to see that again.
We never want to see him like that. It was sad. And I mean, it's a thing. But yeah, no, so yeah, sorry, CW. I didn't understand what you were asking, but now I do. Victor, what's going on, brother? Take the show on the road and pick up Tony. That would be great. Look, there goes Tisha. She just walked behind us. Anyhow,
yeah, we tried to get the whole morning show thing to get a bunch of people back there and stuff, but yeah, nobody wanted to do that.
What are you going to pay, CW? How much you willing to throw in there? Just saying.
Your bird's not worth that much. I'm looking at it live.
Look, I don't care. You shut up, man. CW wants to pay it. CW's willing to throw down the next 15 grand gauntlet. Yeah. To be the top bidder. I'm just saying.
Hey, that might be something for our group though, Charlie.
For 20 grand, CW, I'm going to let you cut my beard off with a lighter. How's that? Wait, make it 100.
Okay.
I can put it out.
Yeah, okay.
Be funny to watch. A little jackass action. Sorry.
That might be something that we put out to you guys, though. Swift Charities is something we like. They do the Children's Miracle Network. They do a couple other things. What do you guys want to do to raise for charity next year?
Right,
get that out there.
Let's start a thing now for next year and see what we can produce by then.
Yeah,
Trace Lynn's trying to knock over tables and across from us. Just saying.
Oh man, I wish we could have a camera pointing at her right now.
Right? Let's put a camera on Trace Lynn and just make her really uncomfortable for the rest of the day. No. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Snuck up on me. Let's use a straight razor. That's okay.
Yeah.
Nobody's gonna pay to see that though. That's the thing. But but no. Back to what we were saying. Colored Jeff's hair green. Oh,
my wife won't let me.
Donna. Donna's here. She's. I just saw her in the chat.
Okay.
Look. See. Look.
She has an opinion on dyed hair, and so I'm not going to disrespect.
Oh, Donna.
I'm not going to disrespect
for charity.
My wife.
For charity, Donna.
People already think I look like the Grinch. I don't want to encourage them.
Look, we could shave. We could dye his hair green, and then we'll shave it and show people his lumpiness.
Oh. Nobody wants to see that.
I'm just saying. Let's do chance drawing to do a custom wrap on your truck. Oh, that's expensive, bro. I'm just saying. We're talking about raising charity, other charities.
Yeah.
We're not the charity. You're not the charity. Well, whatever. If you're the charity, then we need to talk more about the business that you're running right now, and what is it we can do to help you do better. You like that?
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That's
Oh
nice.
man, pink.
So we did have
Main Street.
a really weird experience.
Which one?
So I haven't seen Brett since before I went to Old Panther there. And
What's up, James?
This was really weird because
Right.
Brett came up and gave me a big old hug and just kind of floppy fish Charlie.
Right.
Which is totally backwards from what we're used to.
Look, he walked up and squeezed. Oh, wait. Come on. Go ahead. Get your big mug in there. Everybody, James Bond, everybody. There you go. Now get the hell out of here, you clown. I mean, but yeah. So Brett walks up, gave me the fish. Okay. And then he just wraps his arms around Jeff, which is weird because Jeff doesn't like being hugged, which made it more enjoyable for me.
Yeah, I'm not a touchy-feely.
And I'm the huggy guy. I mean, I went randomly hug people I just meet. I'm like, oh, nice to meet you. And they're like, bro, I don't even know your name yet. And I'm like, that's okay. Oh, good luck, man. James like, I'm coming inside to get on camera, and he just did it. So there you go.
Oh man.
But anyhow, all right, James, go take care of your damn truck before you get in trouble. but yeah, so what the hell? Where the hell were we going?
I don't know.
Train
We're
wreck.
talking about Brett
Derailed.
giving me a big hug.
Oh, yeah. Well, that was the weird thing. Yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't even know what to do after that. It was fun. So there should be for anyone who's looking to lease a newer truck. It's been a little thin lately, we'll say. What I was informed was there will be some newer trucks coming in, as in new trucks. Go ahead.
And guess what those new trucks are supposed to have on them, Charlie?
I know.
The Halo inflation system.
Yeah. So those
we saw one of them, and it looks like it's not the standard Halo either.
It's not
got
the standard.
TPS that you can link to your phone.
Yep. It's
built
got
into
the tire pressure monitoring system, and I'm pretty excited. And I've been after Michelle to find me a new truck, and so now I have a decision to make. I can take a 25 company spec truck right now. They'll pull one out of the fleet and let me swap over. I got some money to pay to do it, whatever, down payment and all that stuff. But I am wanting to swap trucks, and maybe next week we'll get into that discussion deeper, because Jeff has an opinion about it, as do I, and that's what's fun about it. But I'm thinking about it. I got to talk to my other partner on this side over here, and maybe we wait till the start of the year, because that's when that next batch of trucks are coming in.
They're coming in January, starting in January.
And those are going to be contractor spec trucks, from my understanding. Whatever that means. I think you get shiny seats. I don't know. Whatever. But look, they're going to have the Halo system on it, and that is kind of cool. So we got to go have a discussion about some things and see how that plays out. But I'm pretty excited about it.
Well, one of the things too is that if you're a team and you're putting high mileage on a truck, like Charlie and Rosy sort of do. I mean, let's be real. You don't run full team.
No, we're half team at best.
If you're looking at, and you're one of those people, which I'm going to have something to say about it. I have an opinion on ownership versus lease, but I'm going to play ball with Charlie for a second here. If you are looking at, by the time you turn that truck in, it's going to have 800,000 miles on it,
right?
Because you're a team. I think it's good that Brett entertains. Yeah, let's talk about it. Because what he actually said to you, Charlie, is why don't you go over and have it ran through the turn-in inspection,
right?
And let's see where you sit on what it would cost us to repair that truck and release it.
Right.
and then we'll talk about what it would cost you to do the switch early.
Right. Oh, and I had to tell them flat out. Yeah, I'm like, look, I have an axle of drive tires that I still haven't replaced because they're still legal and decent, but not within turn-in specs.
Right.
They're less than 10-30 seconds. And the steer tire issue I've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, I got to replace the steer tire.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that truck's solid. I mean, I just learned that they replaced the DPF in my truck. Nobody told me.
$300,000 of research down the drain.
Yeah, 300,000 miles of research.
Might as well be money.
I know. But yeah, so I never got to look at my DPF. They said, okay, this is the funny part. Their diagnosis was I had a check engine light that comes on periodically that Freightliner said is just a random code that wasn't really meaning anything, whatever. They decided all of a sudden now it's a DPF code. And so it said, this is their troubleshooting note, said, check engine light indicates DPF issue. Inspected tailpipe, soot present, need to replace the DPF.
Not clean it, not, none of that. Just replace it. I've got almost 1 million miles on one DPF, but I've maintained it that whole time.
Now, it was warranty covered. However, my problem is nobody ever said a word to me that this was being done.
Right.
Not a single word was communicated other than, hey, we have to diagnose that check engine light. Okay, great, bro. Do that. Let me know what's going on.
Yeah.
I picked up the truck. So I drove the truck for 2 weeks and had no idea that they had replaced my DPF. Because had they told me, oh, we have to replace your DPF. Okay, whatever. I mean, I didn't have to pay for it. So don't get me wrong. I'm not mad about the cost of it. I'm mad that nobody told me that they're taking out a major component from my truck and replacing it. And I didn't get to inspect this component. I wasn't given an option to see what this component looked like that they said had to be changed based on soot on a tailpipe.
I think that's a dumb diagnosis. I'm just, I'm not a mechanic, but it just seems to me like there would be more to it than I just picture this guy getting under the truck with a crowbar and sticking his 3 fingers up there and
right.
Doing this a little bit. Oh, yep. Replace the DPF.
Show me a truck out here in the parking lots that's run more than 100,000 miles and tell me that there isn't soot in the tailpipe. I don't think that's possible. There's always going to be some soot. It's just the nature of the beast, I believe. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But yeah, so my complaint is that nobody told me that they were doing this. And then I had another charge on there that the charge specifically says warranty, reason for work, warranty. My rear end, my front drive axle had a class 3 leak when they brought it in the shop. So they had to drain it, take it apart, reseal it, and put it all back together, reseal it and all that kind of stuff. It says warranty. And yet I was charged for it. So I actually have a meeting tomorrow with Tim Burks, the VP who runs the shops for Swift, about these specific issues. So I'm hoping to get some sort of resolution, along with the fact that I was still not given an invoice at the time the work was completed. Had they given me an invoice when they completed the truck and I picked up the truck, I could have said, hey, I need to see the DPF so that I could see what my max mileage has done. But apparently they're saying that it was cracked. Okay, I'd love to see the crack. I don't know. I don't think that that's unreasonable on my part. I believe that I absolutely have the right to see the parts that they took off and replaced. And by them not doing that, I think it's garbage. And I'm going to express that. And again, the invoice thing is a problem. So if you guys have not filled out your driver survey yet, that is read. Every single survey is read by the wonderful Trace Lynn. She actually reads every single survey that comes through, you guys. Okay, I'm going to do this. Trace Lynn. There she is. That lady right there. She said she loves all the owner operators. That lady right there reads. I broke it. Reads every single survey that is submitted. Every word. Seriously, like someone was saying, "Oh, nobody reads them. They only read one or two. They blah blah blah."
So we asked the lady that's in charge of that. Imagine that.
We asked. She answered, "I do." I said, "Tracy, who reads all these surveys? Do they actually get read?" She's like, "I do. I read every single one of them." And then from there, she
we also found out she loves doing it. So
right.
Everybody fill one out because that will be her job until she's done. And the more that she has to do, the longer it takes her, the more she's going to love her job.
Right. Like legit. Listen, guys. So put in your survey if you haven't already done so. Owner operators having access to an invoice upon completion of the work, not a week, not 2, not 3 weeks later.
Right.
Because the world doesn't work like that. The normal world does not work like that. If you go to Freightliner and put your truck in Freightliner, the work is done. You know what the cost is at the end of the day.
Yep.
They hand you an invoice. Here you go, bro.
How you going to pay for that?
Right? Yet we go to a Swift shop and they're like, "Oh, don't worry. We got access to your bank account. We'll just take the money out and we'll send you the invoice after we hit your bank account. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It'll be cool, bro."
Yeah, and it's sometimes I think the longest has been like 2 months for me.
Right. Well, one of the crazy things that so when I said I need to know what was done and what the cost is and where's my my invoice, I said they said, "Well, part of it might be warranty, and we need to wait and find out if the warranty is going to cover." I'm like, "Okay, so separate that out."
Again, though, at a Freightliner. Well, years ago, I had my EGR valve go out on me on my Kenworth. And you know what? They were able to figure out that the warranty did cover it and charge the warranty before I picked the truck up. And
right.
I was in the wild. I was in, somewhere. Anyway, I was in a hotel. They called me, told me my truck was done. So it wasn't like I was at home and I waited 4 days to go get the truck.
Right.
It was that fast. So I don't see why Swift can't do that.
I don't either. We've had this conversation, actually had this conversation about the invoice stuff. This will actually be the 3rd year in a row that I've brought this topic up with Tim Burks. And so I'm a little more assertive this year, a little stronger opinionated. Because Tim Burks assures me that it is absolutely fixed and that's not a thing anymore.
And yet our experience says something different.
I mean, some of you guys have told me, "Oh, no, I get an invoice. I get an estimate. I get an invoice."
Well, at the
at
West
the
Valley
end.
City shop, I've told you I always did.
Right.
Now it wasn't always like that. But maybe the last 5-6 years, I don't think I've ever had them not give me an invoice right away. They never even put a wrench to my truck other than for the initial inspection.
Right.
Until they give me an estimate.
Right.
And they tell me up front, the diagnosis is probably going to cost this. And I say, okay, where do I sign?
Well, so with this service this time, I put it in, I dropped it off on Monday. My appointment was 10 a.m. Tuesday. Wednesday afternoon, I got a call saying, "Hey, we're calling to give you an estimate." What? Wednesday afternoon? Okay. Well, we already did the service, so that's fine. We just want to give you a rundown on what the cost is for everything else. Oh, okay, thanks. That's a thing, but all right. And they broke it down. I said, "Well, this isn't it. Okay, this is approved. This is approved. This is approved. Don't replace my steer tires. I got stuff to do." Never mentioned the DPF thing, by the way.
Right.
Just told me, "Oh, we need to diagnose the check engine light." I don't know. I'm just saying, man. I'm a little worked up over it. I'm not gonna lie. Turkey Tim said, Jonestown is really good about putting everything in writing and having you sign it before any work is performed. I did that verbally based off their verbal estimate and description of the things that need to be done. You're counting? Come on, man. Gosh, now you're going to make me all self-conscious. Whatever. But you know what?
Counting
it's a thing. Is a thing. It's a thing. Have fun. Excuse me.
So we learned a little bit too from the Zonar guys too. Apparently, there's a new mount that you all need to get.
Right. Apparently, Laredo's getting them first. They have 50 on order coming out of Laredo first. But they believe that they fixed the disconnection issues with the mount. We got to play with the mount yesterday. Was it yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I know it feels like we've been here a month, but we've only been here 2 days.
I know, right? I brought in my Geo tab. Let them play with it. Just a thing, whatever. Told them why I didn't like their product, the issues that I had with their product, and what the issues that their product has could cost me.
But here's the thing, Charlie. They wanted to talk to you,
right,
about all that.
Right. They didn't tell me to pound sand.
They were very interested in what you had to say.
No, I talked to them. Good God. So Rosie started talking to them first, and she talked to him for half an hour at least, probably. And then I wandered up and we started talking about it. And I'm like, oh. Rosie's like, yeah, these guys are Zonar. And I'm like, oh, you really don't want to talk to me? They're like, no, really, we do. And I'm like, okay, here we go. And I told them everything that I love about GeoTab and everything I absolutely disliked about Zonar.
Now, I want to point out at this point, though, Troy, because I brought up the navigation.
Right.
So understand that Zonar has nothing to do with that navigator. That's
right.
Or with Point. They do the tablet, they do the ELD, and a couple other things, but they get a lot of criticism for these things, and they're like, we have nothing to do with that, bro. so yeah, continue.
Right. But yeah, I mean, so we did, and we had a very frank and blunt conversation, and I literally pointed out everything that I disliked about their software package on their ELD, the interface that it uses. And I told them what I love about the GeoTab, and I let them see it. I'm like, this is why I like this. My big dumb trucker fingers, big giant buttons I can touch to fix things. I don't have to click up here and scroll a menu and do all this, whatever. I'm lazy, and I got sausage fingers, whatever. That's fine. But it was cool because we had a really good conversation, and it wasn't, I hate you guys. It was like, look, I just don't dig your product. Maybe in the future it could be better.
Right.
And they made a step with that mount that they changed. I mean, that mount looks phenomenal. And I used to have problems with my Zonar overheating from time to time. Right. And this mount looks like it may have solved that problem. It's got this crazy gap behind it, almost like a bubble behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And it almost looks like you might even be able to just put some stuff in there, like put a pen in there in the back of that thing somehow. I don't know. It's weird. But it's got a great big kind of bubble behind it, which gives all this airflow around it. So I don't know. I kind of dig that the mount, and I did notice that my GeoTab would fit in their mount. I'm just saying.
Yes.
And maybe I wouldn't have charging problems like I have with my GeoTab. So I still have problems with the charging, but it's completely the mount. It's not the GeoTab. It's not the tablet. It's the mount, and they know it. It's the mount.
People are starting to argue one thing.
Oh,
here. What
are we fighting about?
Craig's telling Tim that he doesn't always talk about, and Tim's saying, yes, I do. And Craig's saying, no, you don't. No. It's yeah, DPF, not DEF filter. They are different. I don't. I think most people should know that by now.
No, you know what happens? I believe that it's auto-correcting stuff. Because there was a whole thread that I just saw recently where somebody said something about a DEF filter, and it evolved into a DPF filter conversation, and I still don't know which was the original thing because I didn't go back and it's just funny. I think
Yeah.
the letters get mixed up. Anyhow, DPF, diesel particulate filter, DEF, diesel exhaust fluid filter. Yes, different things. I'm talking about the DPF, the diesel particulate filter that was like $3,000 worth of stuff according to my invoice, which I actually happen to have right here next to me because I've been waiting to talk to my buddy Tim Burks from the shops. And I could tell you what that number was supposed to be. I did not pay this. It was the DPF was absolutely warranted. So just in case there was a question about that, active engine light, there it is. Then I need to see where they actually fixed it.
So I wonder with
Bear
that,
with me.
if the strategy is at like, say, 300,000 miles, you have it inspected. Because if there's something wrong,
Right.
they're going to replace it under warranty. So you have a brand new one. And then at 600,000, you have DPF alternatives do it.
Right. I think that'd be legit right there.
Because when you have DPF alternatives do their clean, the more expensive one, not the El Cheapo one. But if you do the full clean, which is about $2,200, so about $1,000 less than a new DPF, you get the lifetime warranty on the DPF.
Right. So the DPF was $2,474.64. And I was credited that amount. They didn't mention how much labor. I just know that it was there. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a whole thing. But then there's my rear end thing that, you know, 360. It was only $368, but it's $368 I want back. They said it was warranty. Reason for repair. Warranty. Reseal forward rear. Yeah, I'm just saying whatever. Anyhow, it was a thing, and I'm a little miffed by that, and we're gonna have that conversation. So, CW said his was inspected at 750 and was good. Yeah. Like I said, I wasn't having any issues. I don't know. Although, you know, I hooked up my code reader the other day, and I got a weird reading that I was curious about. I don't know enough about it, but it did say the DPF soot level, and I read what it said about it, was over 210%. Right? So according to the software and the troubleshooting guide, it says you need to run a forced regen if you get over 200%. But then I looked at the soot meter on the dash, and it showed almost no soot.
That's interesting.
So
Sensor not being read properly or something?
Right. I don't know what's going on. So maybe there's a wonky sensor.
Could be, yeah.
Because it didn't make me regen it. It did whatever it was supposed to do. Oh, the fuel price just came out. Sorry, I don't have my phone muted. I don't know. I'm gonna monitor it over the next couple of weeks and see what happens. And I'm just curious to see what's going on. You know, I don't know. Chris Hamilton. Jeff needs to take a picture of his big, beautiful custom Western Star next to the Swift sign. Oh, man.
I did tell Brett that I'm now driving a custom Western Star, and he just looked at me. I put pitch in with Kim McBee to start ordering Western Stars for us. And he just kind of looked at me like, yeah, okay. Hey, man, I'll put the pitch out there for nicer trucks whenever I can, right?
Mike, I love you, man. Charlie needs a little cheese with his wine.
Oh.
I love you,
We
man.
stopped by Walmart on the way back to the house.
Right? It's all good, dude. I like it. Let's see. I know we've missed some stuff here. I apologize. I'm gonna scroll back through some of the chat. I'm gonna let Jeff just stare at the camera and talk for a minute while I go through this.
I'm all slack out.
Josh McLean, 50 on order. Yeah, because they're redoing the whole thing. They want to test them out before they actually buy, 15 billion of them. So they're putting
Well,
50
and I
in
don't
Laredo
think that
truck.
the actual decision is made whether they're going to switch to Geotab yet. They're still
Right. And those mounts are something that Swift has to pay for. Let's understand what it is. I mean, you pay for the equipment and the software, and if they're going to change it, then they need to pay to change those things.
Oh, there's some news that we got talking with the powers that be that kind of made me sad. And Iron Maintenance is kaput.
It's not there.
Not there anymore. I actually was using them in West Valley. They I guess the feeling is that they were taking up shop space, and Kim McBee's actual comment to me was, "Would you rather have us work on your truck or outside trucks?" Shop space. So that's a decision that was made.
It's a thing.
Yep.
Got to keep the people happy. Excuse me. Used my OTR performance to diagnose and needed my knock sensor replaced. Josh McLean said, "Nice. 45 minutes past appointment. So much for this being expedite. Sucks for you.
Why are you late, Bear Hunter?
Oh,
Why are you late? I don't get it.
I think he's late.
Come on, let me poke the bear. Ah,
I like it. I like it. Oh, let's see. We rent the equipment from Swift. Needs to work properly. I agree 100%.
other than part of your lease agreement is that you're responsible for maintenance on that truck, right? So,
But he's talking about the tablet.
oh, he's talking. Oh,
Yep.
Talk about. That's right. We switched gears, didn't
We did. He's talking about the tablet.
It's hot down here.
I know, and we're in the sun. Like the sun is killing me through this window on my neck. It's.
The sun was so bright yesterday,
feels good on
Charlie,
my neck, though.
that it was literally burning me through my shirt. I'm just saying, Phoenix. No, I've heard from several people here that yesterday, today was the first day without 100-degree or better high since May.
Yeah, first day since May that they haven't hit 100 degrees.
Yep.
Or more.
And I've heard several people say, yeah, we just hate each other right now. And we probably will for another couple of weeks. We're just trying to survive this.
And then we'll start loving each other again. And it's great. We'll start liking people again. Yeah, exactly. Oh,
I don't know. What was it last night? 70%?
Yeah. But it was nice. We got down to like 70 degrees last night. I saw something that I wish I had a camera for. Jeff got naked and went swimming last night.
I was not naked. I had shorts on.
That's, you know what? That's pretty close to naked.
Charlie refuses to even take his shoes off.
His shorts were only this long. I mean, Daisy Dukes would be like knee shorts for most people compared to what he was wearing yesterday, is all I'm saying.
I only wear those at home.
But I can tell you that the color of his pasty skin is fan-freaking-tastic. And I enjoyed it.
Well, have you noticed that I have two different colored arms?
Yes, absolutely. It was great. It was enjoyable. So the house that we rented, right? It's blinded white lights. Yes. It sits on one of the holes on the golf course, some little golf course that's open golf course.
Which is entertaining by itself.
It is, because there are really bad golfers out there. Like there's a fence, a net that protects us from some of the golf balls. Only some.
Yes.
But first thing in the morning, man, these guys are out there. The sun's just barely up. These guys are out there smashing balls, trying to get it around. And I watched one guy, he was playing 2 or 3 balls at a time. And I was like, there you go, all by himself. He's like talking to himself. It was great. It was enjoyable to watch. Some of these people are really bad. I think I could beat some of them. And I've never actually played on the course.
Yeah.
Just saying. I got bait them myself.
Yeah, there's a basket in this house full of golf balls that have been recovered from from inside the wall.
It's pretty awesome. What's going on? I want to know if the test on the new trucks will be a true test. I want to know if the test on the new trucks will be a
For
true
the
test
Zonar mount?
and not stacked to fail. What exactly are you talking about?
What test, Matt? Clarify, please.
Matt,
We need some clarity.
Kathy, for real, beats days of rain on the east side. Yes, ma'am. Yes, I much prefer what's going on here. I much prefer what's going on here right now than what's going on in Florida. Absolutely. Look, Craig, there's a brand new Volvo sitting out in the parking lot right now. Don't know if it's reserved or not. I did not ask about any other truck other than I want a Freightliner. Ooh, I wonder if January that batch is 26s.
Should be.
Ooh, that's perfect.
As a matter of fact, that's what Brett said.
I don't like the way you're speaking to me, Daddy.
Oh, we have news about the load board.
Teams on the load board. Did any of you hear about this? Apparently, it's open to everybody now.
Well,
2
at least
weeks
in
ago.
Dry, I don't know if it's open for refresh.
Well, yeah, okay.
That.
Dry van. The dry van load board is 2 weeks, is what I learned yesterday. And I have heard nothing about that until that very moment where he told me that. And then somebody said, "Yeah, but you've been dedicated, bro. So maybe you didn't get the message." And I'm like, I would have heard something from somebody if a message like that went out.
And you're not on that board. You're not a
and yeah, exactly. So I don't know, man. Apparently we have access to load board, whether you're solo or not. I don't know about that.
So Trucker Tim, it's going to be whatever it is. Since I'm not at the company anymore, I can't tell you what it's looking like.
Yeah, and I haven't logged into it yet, so I'll tell you when I get there.
So yeah,
but that was a trip. I heard they were going to try API alternatives.
You probably tried to type DPF. Oh, APU or API. Is API the battery ones?
APU. LMNOP.
I
can't help it. CW. Yes, that's what I've been hearing. I don't know what it's going to look like on the load board, but apparently we have access to it now. We'll have to see if any of you guys can get on there that we're not allowed on it before. Apparently, you're supposed to be able to log into it now.
Yeah. So if you don't know how, just call Rapid and have them walk you through it.
And with look like you're about to kill me, man. Like you're gonna pounce on me. Walk up and just hand on hips, just trying to start something. James over here in full dress, just doing his thing, and like he wants to fight with me. It's creeping me out, bro. We can't fight in here. They won't allow it. Look. Oh, look, here he goes. He's squeezing in.
Coming in.
You've got a logo on your face. You know what you should have done? You should have stood out there and danced for us, is all I'm saying. Look. There you go.
I'm not too late from there.
There you go.
I'll get back and do it like the dance for you.
Right? Oh, dancing monkeys. We like dancing monkeys. I'm just saying. Boop, boop, boop.
Scheißenhafen.
Anyhow, but yeah, so you guys, load board is there. By all means, try and sort it out. See if you can't get in there. Don't put that out there. They'll take it back from you.
Yep.
I'm just saying, man.
It would be the first time they've taken something away from
Keep it to yourself, sir. And what I started to say is that there is a brand new Volvo out there. I don't know if it's reserved. Apparently, we've got that new batch of trucks coming in January. I don't know if it's all trucks. I know because I had asked specifically for a Freightliner, I was told that I can't get a brand new one, an owner op spec, whatever the hell that is. I don't care about leather seats. I really don't. In fact, I don't like leather seats. But I do.
Everybody that doesn't have leather seats says that.
No, I really don't like them.
Okay.
I've had them in the past and I didn't like it. My T660 had them. Did not dig it. But anyhow, so I don't know what they got coming in. But if you're looking to start maybe thinking about making that transition, trade in, whatever, if you're going to lease a new one or whatever, you may start wanting to look into it. My understanding is that they have stepped up their availability of contractor trucks, is what I'm going to say. And that should start increasing a little bit better from this point on. Apparently there's a bunch of KWs out there if you're looking for one, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You do you, and I get it, whatever, right? That's fine. You know how I feel about KWs.
Take the fairing off before they kill somebody.
Right. Just take the fairings off. There you go. That's terrible. We're going to get strung up for this eventually. It'll be fun. I don't know.
Hey, we were trying to figure out how to be controversial to increase our engagement numbers without actually being controversial, and that might just do it, dude.
Right. Mike says that leather seats are great when a student pees on the seat. Absolutely. I mean, that's a reason to actually go get leather seats.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you, man? Oh, anyhow, CW said we're stuck in Lancaster planning area, 900-mile load for pickup tomorrow, delivery on the 21st. We really had issues finding teeth rate. Yeah, that sucks. I get it, bro. I do. Hey, CW, see if you can log into the load board. Go to the portal, and there should be a link in the portal somewhere that takes you to the load board. I can try. Maybe I could get Jeff to try, actually.
Do what?
Go to the portal.
I can't.
I'll give you the credentials, and we'll maybe I can log in. I don't know. I haven't tried yet. I mean, we just found out about it, and yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe we can figure something out here real fast. I know this is a great video right here. We're like typing on another laptop right now to see if we can get into it. I know there was something on the portal for
the portal's down. No,
that'd be hilarious right now.
It is loading rather slow, though. It's trying.
It's so trying. One moment, please. Please.
About the time the sun has burned us to a crisp.
And what's funny is what we need is the homepage, and it won't load the homepage right now. This is hilarious.
So the portal's not loading, Charlie. Should we get on Facebook and say something?
Absolutely. Hit the menu, see what happens. This is funny. Be like, Lindsay.
Nope.
The portal's not loading. She's right there, too. Be like, Lindsay, how come the portal doesn't work?
Which one is she?
She's sitting over there hiding her face.
The one with the phone?
Yeah. Do it again. Anyhow, sorry. I know this is a great video. I'm just curious to see. Maybe it'll load. I don't know. That's hilarious, though.
Lindsay!
Don't do it.
I want to do it.
Don't do it.
I want to do
She's
it.
tired, man.
She needs to know.
Portal issues are common. Can't log into load board. CW said can't log in to load board. So yeah, reach out to Rapid then.
Yep.
That would be what I would say. What's up, Jonah Green? Good to see you, buddy. Craig said the portal was working for him.
Maybe it knows we're lying.
Right. It's weird, dude. Like it's doing weird and it's just flashing over and over. It hates us right now. Tim said he just logged in. You logged into the load board or the portal? I'm just saying. Life on AT Wheels, what's going on, man? What is that? Oh, there you are. Both. Well, the thing with the load board, because you already have access to the load board, right? Yeah. You don't count, right? We're trying to see if we can get teams to log in because supposedly it's open. Yeah, I know. So CW said he got into the portal, but not the load board.
Should I try it?
It won't work. Did I put in the? Oh, you know what? Oh, yours. My bad. Go for it. I haven't seen Becky. She hasn't been here yesterday or today that I am aware of. Yeah, it's a thing.
Yeah, it won't work in Edge either.
I don't know. It's weird. We'll see if we can get in. I can log into both. Trucker Tim. Gotcha. Did you have access to the load board before, Tim? It hates us. Well, it hates Jeff. I could try over here. I don't know if I'm going to mess anything up. I'm afraid to mess something up. What could go wrong? Sorry.
He's
Hey.
got 2,000 tabs open on his browser on his phone.
Right? You should dance for the people, Jeff.
That's all you get.
Entertain them. Are you not entertained? Oh my
So I
God.
also talked to the Freight Box guys. They were here yesterday. So rumors. Freight Box people is not dead. They are continuing to develop it. He was telling me that they've got some new functionality that they're going to be releasing soon, and they're ramping up. And this is for you power only with your own authority guys that don't have trailers. You can actually go to I just Googled it. I don't have the actual URL, but if you Google Swift Freight Box, there's a way for you to rent trailers from Swift, and they'll tell you what's available on a case by case. You just call them up and tell them what your needs are, and they get you hooked up. So that's kind of cool. That dude's got some white legs, dude.
Says I am not authorized to use this application. Please contact your owner operator fleet consultant if you feel this is an error.
Well, there you go.
So I do not have access to the load board and I need to call somebody. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow and be like, hey, I need
You
access
could
to
just
this.
walk over there, man.
Right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Saying.
Fancy.
We're a little sad that we haven't seen Becky yet.
I know. Like she wasn't there today. Because Rosie and I went over there earlier.
Yeah.
And she wasn't there yesterday. Becky, where are you? I'm just saying. Oh, CW needs a refund because your dancing sucks.
Okay.
I half expected to see James out here on the wall behind us.
Yeah.
When he walked out the door and I thought, oh, here it comes. I hope he keeps this whatever. I don't know the proper name for his garment.
I don't know.
I don't want to offend anybody. So
You've been offending people all your life.
I was going to say, I hope he keeps his frock down. And I feel like that's an offensive way to call it.
I don't know if it's like a kilt or not.
No, because I think it was all one piece. No,
That's not what I'm talking about.
that's what I'm saying. That's why you need to keep it down. Don't nobody see all that. We're PG 13ish.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know. What would the password be to log into the board? I'm not sure. I tried my
It used to just be your portal password.
yeah, I
when
tried
was
my
in it.
portal password and it did not work. But I don't know. We'll find out. I will find out tomorrow. Like legit, we'll find out one way or another. I will find out tomorrow how to get into it, and I'll put a post out. Oh, I could probably do that. Like I might be able to do a quick
Live demo.
yeah, live thing tomorrow. Yeah. Rosy and I are going to be in a video tomorrow. It won't be out tomorrow, but the owner operator people asked us to do a little thing, and then Jeff and I are doing another video tomorrow. Yep, you're going to be in a video tomorrow. You and I are be doing a video tomorrow with Swift. I'll tell you about it later.
For the
Anyhow.
division.
Yeah. Anyhow, so that'll be fun.
I didn't get invited. They don't like me.
Well, he got invited to the other one. That one was specifically for Swift owner operators. And he's not one now because he drives a Western Star. Thought he was going to hit me.
Hit me.
It'll be Swift and last for SS.
Maybe.
Gotcha. You know what? I'm going to try it because I think I vaguely remember something along those lines from before. It's been a minute since I tried. Let's see. Return to login.
Add a question mark at the end if that
Yep.
doesn't work. Giving away state secrets now.
Right. So here's the funny part. It said it did not take it. So this time it said I put in the wrong password. Last time it says I wasn't authorized. So I put in the right password.
Right.
That's what that's telling me. So there you go. It literally will not let me in the load board. It hates me.
And he's saying that really, really loud, but nobody in here is paying attention.
Nobody cares what I have to say. Tisha, I know you don't care either, but I can't log in the load board, even though Ken said I should be able to log in the load board. But I can't log in the load board because it says I'm not authorized to log in the load board. And I love you so much.
Well, Ken said you should be able to. Maybe he can make that happen.
I'm going to go bother Rapid tomorrow. He's got magic fingers. That's getting into a weird place.
Hey, now. PG.
Even if I try to stand next to him.
Right?
he'll be like,
Right? It doesn't happen. That's sad.
I try.
Right.
I try really hard. I don't want to rub it.
Try. PG-13 lady. Turn around and walk away right now. Oh,
Yes.
yeah, we're live.
Dear God.
Bye. I love you. I don't even know why she didn't know we were live. Look, I don't know. But you know what?
How does someone in her position not know that we're
But
live
here's
at
the
same
thing.
time every Tuesday?
Chances are you guys didn't hear what she was just saying to me. And it was awesome. She just told me that she's going to kick me in the junk. She didn't use that word. But I love her and I'll let her do it. Because I'm here for her.
Okay.
She walked up to me earlier and said, "Can I kick you in the junk?" And I assumed the position. I put my hands in my pockets. I spread my legs and I closed my eyes and I faced her. I squared off, said, "Go for it." Thankfully, she didn't take me up on it.
Oh,
But I closed my eyes like a smart man,
that is why.
so I wouldn't flinch. I don't even know. James said Becky's on vacation, so he just went over there to the division. That's what I'm finding out there.
She knew we were coming. That's what it
Right.
was.
That's what it is. That makes perfect sense. I can't believe whatever. I'm just saying. Yeah, it's a thing. So I'm thinking that we're gonna call this thing. Look, there's Jordan, the beautiful man. I think we're gonna wrap this thing early today,
he
guys.
was actually I'm gonna bring this up because he was actually bragging yesterday about looking like Jason Momoa.
But I can
And you
see
know
that.
what? He does. So I
You know,
really can't.
in his movie roles, when you look at him in the
Yeah.
movie roles that he does, you're like, that could be played by either one.
Yeah.
And now he's like doing other things, and he's just a beautiful man. I'm comfortable saying that. Whatever. Don't judge me. Don't be that way. I just made things go way
No
off my
one's judging
screen.
you. You're so paranoid.
Look, number 4. I can't help it, man.
Saying it's a thing. It's a thing for Charlie.
You know what? Exactly. Me saying it's a thing. Well, it's a thing. Um.
So yeah, this sun is freaking baking us, dude.
Yeah, like it's weird. I really wish we had a different showtime. Like a couple hours from now would have been better for us because of the sun.
It is a couple hours from now where you're at. Where you're from.
Yeah, it's a few hours. That's a couple. That's a few.
Yeah, whatever.
Just saying.
2024. Who can tell what a couple is?
What if I said that's a few? That's a couple. Want to see one?
No.
Just saying.
We'll
There
get
you go.
censored.
Whatever. I'll censor myself. Oh, wait. Look. Charlie's in timeout. Just kidding. Anyhow, come on.
Yeah,
That's funny.
we talked about that. We can't put each other in timeouts.
Right.
We had to be really careful.
So we could just go like. Everybody's like, what the hell just happened? I'm just playing. Timothy Ransom, ain't you still doing Target, Charlie? I'm not on that account officially. I'm Surge when I'm over at Target, and I should have access to view
the OTR stuff.
the OTR stuff.
Because that's what his ICOA is.
I do understand what you're saying because it shows me in whatever the fleet number is for that. But right now I'm in 777. My fleet code is 777 right now, which is Teams. And I was told that I should absolutely be able to see that, and I cannot. So there we go. Something I will address tomorrow and maybe get worked out. That and my conversation with Tim Burks, that's what I'm looking forward to. You know what? Maybe we'll have a couple minutes where we could do a live on Thursday at some point.
Maybe.
Since we're going to be on a table. Maybe we could do something Thursday. So we'll see.
Yeah.
No promises. Look for us. We're going to wrap this thing early, you guys. Because it's really freaking hot. Like my neck feels like it's on fire, and then I'm in the AC, and it's weird. So my front is cool, my back is really hot. That's what the ladies tell me.
Sure, it's ladies.
Well, they look like ladies to me. I'll take it. Whatever. That did not sound right at all.
A compliment is a compliment is a compliment.
Exactly. Who am I to judge? You guys, seriously. Sorry for the early wrap, but like I said, this thing's getting hot, and it's been a very long day in here sitting in this corner to start with. And we will be back. Look, if any of you guys are coming through Phoenix, we'll actually be right here in this corner again Thursday. And we will be walking around Wednesday and Friday. So there you go. Rosie and I will definitely be walking around Wednesday and Friday. I don't know if Jeff's still going to be here Friday or not. Whatever. We'll see what happens. He may have to go make some money. Sounds like a good
Money's
idea.
good.
Money's good. We like money. Everybody likes money.
I like money.
And once again, shout out Francis. You're sitting down there. You don't know that I'm talking about you right now, but I'm talking about you, Francis. I can see you. And yeah, the same. Hey, you guys, be careful. No one's out there looking after us but us. And you guys
keep the rubber side down.
Exactly. Keep the rubber side down. And we'll see you guys for sure next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time right here on Contractors Corner. Maybe we'll be able to do another live, a short live on Thursday or something like that. I'll try and put something out if we do and try and not blindside you. I'll probably blindside you.
You guys that are paying for the subscription service, reach out. We owe you a one-on-one coaching call.
Yep.
An initial call. So we're still, just be aware that we're still trying to figure out the tech on it. We're going to be doing it through Zoom, and we think we've got it figured out. So let's see if we do, but we need you guys to let us know when you can do it, because we all drive trucks. So we got to figure out what time we're all available.
That's right. We're actually getting our calendar built now. So that's going to be a cool thing. We're trying to make sure that works and all that kind of stuff. If I can find a backpack, Chris, I will absolutely steal one. I mean, acquire one.
It'd be easier if Becky was here.
Right? I know, huh? Anyhow, all right, you guys be careful. We will check in with you. We'll get some posting up and stuff like that. And you guys, seriously, thanks for hanging out with us. And we will see you guys in the very near future. Be safe.